there can never be beef with me and another black man in this space at all, for sure, because I know what it's like to have your life on the line for real and somebody get hurt. Yesterday, I posted a picture of me, 2005, in prison.
Oh, yeah.
Had 2 years left, bro. And, man, last night I just thought about that version of me. Right? I thought about that version of me. And I literally, bro, real talk, I was in my house, bro. Not gonna lie, I was in my house, and I was looking at my house, and I said, dang, God, I said, man, I ain't worthy of this. Not from the perspective of I'm not worthy, but from the perspective of I know what I've done, I know what I've been through, I know what you've gotten me out of, and yet and still you allow me to be here. You feel me? And so, bro, like, when I posted the picture, bro, I just sat down for a minute, dog. And I kind of like write my captions from the heart, bro. And I thought about 3 instances in my life, Jose. The 3 instances in my life that was real heavy was seeing my mama get shot, me getting shot, and then me shooting somebody. Those 3 situations changed my life. And for the longest, bro, I went through life normalizing that reality, like it didn't happen. And I was talking to my therapist a while back, and I said, you know, I never dealt with any of those, and I think I need to talk about it. Because, bro, we live in a world, bro, now where, bro, we don't have no remorse for taking each other's life. I look at my cousin right there, dog. Much as me and this dude bump heads, and we don't bump heads a lot. I ain't gonna act like we just be on some. We don't bump heads a lot. But bro, I risked my cousin's life on a few occasions, bro. And he was just, I don't even know, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro, and I'm saying this, and he right here, bro, I don't even know why that nigga followed me. I don't know why. I don't know what in him made him say, because you never know what somebody else got going on, made him say, bro, that's my cousin, I'm gonna ride with him. And he know, because he was in the army, he know what we about to go do is some shit he probably did in the army. And I'm just like, and I went through that moment, and I went through, I had a partner of mine who was he had just had his first kid, and we go hit a lick. And I'm like, damn, I was risking people's life all the time with no accountability. And I was cool with getting people, black men, to risk their life with me. Bro, I was in my house last night and I just was like, God, man, thank you. Thank you. Because a lot of those situations, bro, we were that close. That close. And if I'm not mistaken, there was one situation where Cuz really got mad at me because I told him no. I could be wrong, but that nigga got mad at me. I said, nah, Cuz, you can't do that. Nah. Man, you tripping, man. I said, nah, bro, we good. But it was a part of me where I had a brief moment where I said, hey, if this don't go right, I don't want to argue with his mama. That nigga older than me. I wasn't scared of the court system. I said, if something happened to him, I can't show up. I might well go with him because I don't want to answer his mama. And I'm saying that to say, bro, like, bro, I really don't want, like, there can never be beef with me and another black man in this space at all, for sure, because I know what it's like to have your life on the line for real, and somebody get hurt. Somebody mama crying, somebody lost somebody, bro. And bro, I told my therapist, I said, I need to talk about that. I need to offload that. I need to offload that. Because that version of me, bro, was with all the foolishness. And I'm talking about, I come home from prison, it was with the BS. That's after the 10 years. That's after the 10 years. And so people always say like, man, how somebody go to jail and come home? And because prison only breed monsters. Prison breed monsters. There's a few that come out but for the majority, prison breed monsters because all you doing is talking about the monstrosity that you created on the earth when you was free. That's what you talk about. And how you could have did it better. Man, if I wouldn't have did this, this would have happened. Man, if I wouldn't have did this, I would have did this. Man, I should have did this. I wasn't even thinking, dog. Man, what you done did using this situation? So now what we doing is we putting scenarios together in our head because we know we going to face the same situation again. How do I get better? Bro, I promise you, there was a point in my career in prison where I literally said, bro, oh, I could do another 15. There was a part of my prison journey. Well, I was like, I come in, I'm 16. I probably get home when I'm about 26. Shit, I got another 15 in me. Shit, about 40. I'm good. I'm still good. Think about that mindset, bruh. I'm not playing. There was a version of me, and I'm talking about not long before I released. I'm not talking about early in the juice. I'm talking about like a year before I come home. I'm like, oh, I could do another 15. Let me see, man, if I catch a drug charge, since my first charge is attempt murder on robbery, you know, if I catch a drug charge, that's not a violent offense. That means they probably stick me from probation the first time. I probably can do maybe anywhere between 0 to 5 the second time, so that means I got another 10 in me. But if I do this, all right, the convicted felon with the fire, you know, in New Orleans, they're gonna probably multi-bill me. All right, so then I'm gonna have to try to do like 10 flat. Shit, I could do that. I go when I came in when I'm 16, I probably get shit. You know why? Because everybody around me 2, 3 time losers. They cool with it. Watch this. I done grew an appetite for the pig pen. I done grew an appetite for it, and nobody done taught us how to starve the flesh. Nobody done told us, hey, knucklehead. Because all people doing in the moment is saying, hey, they not telling you how to rectify the problem. They trying to force feed you something that ain't even working for them. Hey, go get a job, go do this. Bro, you can't tell it to somebody that been hustling their whole life. You can't listen, real talk, and I'm gonna be honest with you right here, bro. Like, brother, people in the streets, not in the streets for money. Let me just make that plainly clear for you. Let me make that plainly clear for you. You ain't in the street because you know you, listen, that's a lie that you tell yourself. But in reality, bro, you ain't, Bro, the people you see in the street, bro, there's only a few people that's really getting money in the street, bro. All the rest of that crap is a bunch of lies, bro. There's only a select few that's really getting money. Everybody else rinsing, repeating, they going through the same cycle. You barely got bail money. You barely got lawyer money. You barely got that. You barely got bail money. You barely got lawyer money. You need people to do what? You ain't set yourself up. You don't got life insurance. But what happens is, bro, we get accustomed to living that life because, watch this, we feel like runaway slaves. A runaway slave is not free, but he not on a plantation. They always running, ducking for their life, but they not on a plantation. So they can tell a slave on a plantation, man, you still on a plantation, but you can't feel with the free slave feeling because you always looking over your shoulder. You always one turn from getting caught. But it's the adrenaline rush of the streets. It's the idea of outsmarting a cop, outsmarting this. And what happens is now we've breathed a generation of young black men that don't value their life. They done put a discount on their life more than we did. If they go appraise their life right now, it's worth far less than what ours was worth. But it's not because it's because we going to the wrong appraiser. We letting the wrong person and the wrong people appraise our life. And I'm telling you, because that man on the screen right there, doing a 10-year bid, I was willing to do another 15. And I'm gonna be real honest with you. I was tweaking to catch a murder case to beat one. I wanted to come home to catch a murder case to beat one. Because during that time in New Orleans, it was easy to beat a murder case. So when I first came home from prison, I wasn't even home a month yet when I moved back to New Orleans. A dude told me this dude was trying to rob me. I promised the guy, I called my dog Fatty. That's why I love him so much. He just did 20 for a manslaughter. I say, Fatty, man, come holler at me right quick. I had that thing ready. I said, hey, well, I'm about to knock him off. Fatty said, hold up. Whatever you want to do, I'm with you. But check this out, brother. Don't let somebody make you do something that they want to do, but they don't got the heart to do it, but they know you about doing it. Don't be a crash dummy. You just did 10, I just did 20. If you want to ride, I'm going to ride with you, but don't be a crash dummy. And I say, bro, you right. You right. I literally went put the burner up. I'm in New Orleans, bro. I got a 223 for $150. How is this possible? How is this possible to get a military rifle for $150? How is this possible? In the hood. How is that possible? With the double clips. 50 shots, both sides. Duct tape. How is this possible? I tell my dog every day, I say, bro, man, you saved my life, dog. You saved my life. Because I was about to let somebody put me in a situation, watch this, well, I already had the desire to do it anyway, because everything that we had been going through had already painted the picture that what if you take a nigga life that puts you on another pedestal? And in my mind, real talk, bro, in my mind, I was already halfway there anyway. I just ain't finished the job. I'm just being real with you, bro. So last night, bro, when I'm looking at this picture last time I made that post, it ain't had nothing to do with nobody but me looking at myself in the mirror like, God, thank you. Not for the money, not for the house. That's extra. I'm a free man at 43. I'm alive, God. I made it through with people. Bro, I know dudes, the day they stepped in the street was the day they got killed, bro. I know a few of them. The minute they jumped off the post, they jumped in the casket, bro. I know a few of them. I know a few of them. And if you've been in the street, you know a few of them. The minute they hopped off the post, bro, they jumped in the casket, bro. They wasn't ready. The streets don't got mercy on nobody, bro. So I be damned if I beef with somebody on Instagram, bro. You know what I've been through in my life for real, bro? Bro, I got love for y'all, bro. You getting money. You don't want to get in no beef. You don't want to get no beef. You don't want to get no beef, bro. This is just some Instagram stuff, bro. I got love for all y'all.